Hopefully no one bothers us. We sleep for free. Get back to life tomorrow. Get back on the road. Options. Let's see how the process goes. But yeah, this Stinger has my rain fly, or I'm sorry, tent footprint, my tent itself, and then we got the tent pole bag here with the tent poles. And good deal, right? I think right here is gonna be a spot on top of the print. Doorway facing that way. A lot of boom. Stakes, yeah, the stakes. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Fuck it. Oh, let's see how this spikes in. Oh yeah, nice. Agreed. Better. Long, I got the long version, so that's pretty much the full length of this. Here's a look at my life straw. So I got this instead of that huge MSR setup that I had. It's gonna be a lot more functional. I only used that thing a couple times, and this replaces that huge Nalgene bottle I had and the whole pump setup, which was a lot of space, which I don't know, people say is a little redundant, but I do like having some organization. It's just, it is kind of silly because the whole thing's a fucking mess, really. But yeah, I got a little liner, which I think we'll end up using. Here's a little hike nature. It's pretty cozy. So there you have it. It's my little bed set up. And then I'll be tucking my boots here after I'm done cooking, and my backpack will be in here, all my stuff, and I'll cover that up. But yeah, I'll show you that here in a moment. Yeah, just a few other changes to my kit. I ended up getting this little Toaks unit. It's got the little frying pan top. It's small. It's 1100 milliliters, it says. Oh, I just had some kind of wildlife moving over there. Got like smaller packable dimensions compared to what I had last year, so once again I'm just trying to get a little more scaled down. But it's tough, man. With these long trips, you do want the assurance of having all the gear and stuff, because I don't know, man. Yeah, you want to be prepared, that whole thing. But learn each year. I'll probably fine-tune it more and more. I ended up getting this little cheap deal, mainly because I liked its little hard canister that came with it. It's just a plastic thing that this goes in. My other one had, well, the igniter also doesn't work, so you had to have a lighter. This one at the moment, the igniter works, I believe. So yeah, we're just gonna whip up some soup here and some tea, but also, yeah, this is my jam. I don't know if you can tell. It's just one of these ramen deals, but they're like udon style noodles, and this is the spicy seafood Neoguri by Nongshim brand. Yeah, but I love it. It's got like seaweed in it and stuff. And then I got this from Bimart a long time ago, Alpine Mountain Gear, which Bimart is only out here in the Northwest, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Washington, Oregon, maybe California, maybe Idaho, I don't know. Maybe Nevada, I don't know. But anyways, it is regional. That's just one of these silicone deals with a lid. And so I just heat up water, transfer it, put all my soup fixings in here, and then the hot water just steeps and works. So you save on your fuel because you're not like cooking necessarily in it. And so that's my technique. And I do tea. I typically have one of these, and sometimes I spike it with a pouch of tuna or like chicken sometimes. I'm not a big fan of the chicken though. It's kind of weird to have chicken in a pouch. I guess tuna's not too far off, but anyways, sometimes I have dried like beef jerky and I'll put that in these. I like having dried mushrooms. If you can go by like an Asian market, and sometimes they'll sell you, you know, like bags of dried shiitakes. Those are all good to kind of get some protein added to your little hobo diet. But anyways, this one's one of my favorites. Because, yeah, I just like the noodle and the, everything about it. The broth, it's like oily and spicy, which I like. I feel like it fights off the little cold and flu demons when you're out here exposing yourself to the elements like this and going to bed tired and dirty. And it's nice to have a little bit of food being your medicine, even though this ain't the healthiest shit ever. But yeah, I'm pumped about this. Got some layered instant latte. I think that's gonna be fucking sweet. I'm not into it yet. I still got some other instant coffee, but that's another thing. I got rid of my like little collapsible pour over to facilitate a little lighter load. I got a Cactus Canteen from Giant Loop. I probably could have gotten one of their newer ones. It's like I think it's like a charcoal gray rather than this lighter gray. But whatever, it is what it is. This is what I got, and it matches my armadillo bladder, which is old school. So, but yeah, a gallon, and then a 3-liter bladder in my Usui backpack, which I still rock. 25-liter of that, which is unfortunately it's pretty stacked. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, we'll get our water going, and that's it, man. Soup's prepped. We'll just wait to transfer the water, and then here's my little GSI cup mug, and I actually have some Starbucks instant coffee that fits right inside of it, so that'll be for breakfast. But in the meantime, we got this and some tea, and that's it. Bilbo's little banquet going down here at the campsite. And yeah, this is my sack of like instant oatmeal, teas, tuna packets, vitamin C deals, and just everything kind of pouch style that I can find that I enjoy, or is at least bearable. Yeah, and then I got some nuts and dried fruit in there that I sometimes spike into my oatmeals. I was gonna chat about the little wardrobe since we're going through everything, but I wear Climb Tactical base deal. I got this Alpine Stars, what is this thing called, Racer. Anyways, it's just a really thin, super thin mesh jersey, and then my Moscow Moto rack pullover that's it for abrasion and weather. And that's where we're at on top layers. And then yeah, like cold days, merino wool t-shirt, long john top, long john underneath, which is what I got going on. And I'm gonna reveal that now. We got the Guyanese SG22 Enduros. I think I'm gonna probably not be thrilled about having the Enduro style waterproof, not so breathable boots down in the heat, but up here they're great. I do kind of wish I just got like some of those Adventure Tech socks. I think in hindsight, if I do it like next time, I'll do that and wear the socks within the regular boots, because when they do get wet, they take forever to dry out. Okay, and then these are the Moscow Moto Woodsman Enduro in the boot style pants, which I'm all about. I don't really dig the over the boot. I do have the Barfly rain pants for when it's when it's significantly raining, putting those on is crucial. Yeah, I do have some long johns on, so I'm not like going full exposure here, so no need to turn away. But yeah, then getting these off, it's like, all right, there's my pant outer layer with the boots, and then you get into the, I do have one of these Moscow Moto belts, but it's really not necessary because my belly and these have like Velcro cinches on them. But anyways, these are the K4 pod knee braces, and I really do like wearing the pods. I think they're a smart way to, or just any kind of knee brace, I think is a smart way to go with these big old monsters. If you're like getting on in years, I mean, I guess if you're young, probably even if you're young, you should wear knee braces because you want to preserve your knees. Because yeah, once they take some injuries, you know. But anyways, that's them. They got 4 straps. They're kind of annoying. These pad things pop out all the time. They're just like Velcroed in. They fall out of position. You got to kind of reposition them. Whatever. It is what it is. They're not. It's not that big of a deal, but it is a deal. And then yeah, they unstrap on the outside, on the middle too, and then these top and bottom have these clips, so it like memorizes your adjustments for that. But anyways, going back to the next thing is these climb shorts, tactical shorts. So that's what I wear for like upper leg, and it does have a little pelvic bone protection back here and a little butt pad too, which is nice. But that's it, man. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna make some soup and some tea and go to bed. I got these Land's End pants. They're just like elastic deals. I love them. A Patagonia puffer, and that keeps me solid, man. And this is a beanie from Moscow Moto, but any beanie, you know, is a deal. And then a buff. So that keeps me pretty well for the weather. And I got these Saguaro shoes. They're like little ninja barefoot units, but I really like them. They're easy to slip on and off. They're super comfortable, and they're pretty, whatever, like functional as footwear. So that's it, man. I'm gonna make some dinner, get this phone charging up, but I wanted to point that out in a somewhat organized, detailed deal. So, and I just want to take a moment to show you my little lavalier head helmet cam setup. So it's just like this, man. I'll break it down. Let's see. Here it is. It's, what's that brand say? Suptig. Kind of a bendable, rounded mount. And this is a weird peak here, so it's got that thing going. So I ended up hammering a little, one of those tiny little nails that you would like hang a little picture on the wall with, and then I took a screw and like bored it out. Anyways, and then I threw a little zip tie through there, and this Suptig has like 4 holes on it, so I just wove a little thing through there and it's on there, man. And then just the TRS to TRRS little shrink wrap from Apex Motorsports, and then just ran it through my vent, man, and then stuffed the lavalier in my cheek. And I believe it's a lot less crackly. Even at like 70 miles an hour, there's 1 or 2 little pops, but way better than it was before. And I love the weight distribution. You don't feel like down here, man, the wind would catch your helmet and it sucked, you know. And that's it. I'm gonna show you this other part of my setup with my other camera. Dragon Bro! Just our second day on the road, I guess. Here we go. Yeah, I got like, I don't have my Nikon set up anymore, like a mirrorless camera, so I got this different tripod with like a phone thing. I'm trying to use my cell phone actually as like my crisper focus shots. We'll see how it all works out, but it's certainly a lot more compact. But yeah, we can go into this a little bit. So I got a Kelty Discovery Trail 2. Yeah, tent. It's a 2-person tent, hence the 2 in the name. Just a little $100 tent, but it's a standalone. So, and I got a new Dr. Gear, I think it is. What does that say? Gear Doctors. It's supposed to be 4-inch thick, 5.0 R value, so better rating. Hoping it's a lot more comfortable, and it like packs to like half the size, so we're stoked on that. Same Hyperlight quilt and a liner, and same pillow, hiking tour pillow, and the poles are aluminum, and there's 2 of them, and it's just a crisscross pattern, and it goes into these little sleeves, and it's super easy to set up. So I wanted a standalone because it was kind of a pain in the butt with my fancy Hyperlight tent. When the ground surface isn't agreeable, you're struggling, to find a location. So this one I don't have to be as picky. I got a rain fly or a footprint that matches this size. Going over to the bike now. What did I do? I moved my connection point for the knoblin on this forward from like there to there. So what is that? Maybe 2 to 3 inches is all. But it does make a hell of a difference, I think. And I got these Nomad Moto anchor points. So I used to put them up here and had the revolver set to 4 setting. Now we're at 2, and so we just got more pitch, and that's going on there. I did blow out a spring like midway through my travels yesterday, or last year probably, and now we've replaced that, so that's good. Chain and sprocket are pretty fresh. I got them switched in Saskatoon, so I don't know. There's probably maybe 5,000 miles on them. I don't even think that, but maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do more math on that. And what else? We cracked a bunch of plastic. Well, not a bunch, but right here you can see I cracked plastic here and there. And that was my accident in Massachusetts on the Northeast BDR earlier on in my travels. But anyways, we got a plastic welder and like stitched it together with the melted these like staples in on the inside. It just like heats them up, and you just poke it into the plastic and it like seals it, and then kind of ran a hot knife on the outside and sealed the deal. So anyways, a little bit of maintenance on that, and feeling better because it was like flopping around with the wind and whatnot, and now it's solid. We got a headlight protection from AliExpress that we're digging with the yellow mix, and then I got new yellow lens covers because I lost my other 2, and this time I duct taped them, gaff taped them, hip tied them, so we're hoping they're connected and good, and we like the look of it. I don't know, you be the judge. Also, this is a mount, so I had them down here because I didn't have this metal mount that just kind of connects under here. Probably added some weight, but we're okay with it. We like the location a lot better, just for debris ultimately, and then it's going to give me a lot better angle on the like line of light. So yeah, man. Oh, and we got this Wind Rider brand DE specific, there they are, seat cover, and I can tell there is like an airflow factor underneath, which isn't the best when you're in cool temperatures, but it does also on the flip side. With rain, it wicks it out. It's not an issue. It doesn't like puddle up or get the surface of the seat wet, so it's worth it really on that front. And I look forward to seeing how it treats me in like hot temperatures. I think it is gonna produce like a nice little airflow under my cheeks, so they're not sweating and whatnot. So I'm pumped. Tires, Dunlop D606 on the front. We like that front tire. It's super accessible. they're like everywhere. It's pretty durable, and it does its longevity factor, all that, and it grips really well. I did like that Pirelli MT20 something, but it did not last. It like got chewed up so fast. So I mean, if I had, if I was like entering a muddy rally or something, I would get that Pirelli, but this one's better for travel. And then the Tractionator HT on the back, that one lasted longer, I want to say, than the Tractionator Adventure one. So we're rolling with that. We'll see. Either way, we're gonna, chew through the tires like we always do. But yeah, there it is, man. We're happy. A buddy of mine hooked me up with some Bilbo Brappen stickers, so I can hook up all the kids when I get down in Baja. I'm excited about that. But yeah, we just threw a bunch of random stickers on here to kind of take your eye away from this ugly scratch situation. So, and then Apex, they ended up coming through, and they actually mounted my tire for me for free. I got these off RevZilla, so I went to Cycle Gear in Portland, but they took they took the maximum 5 days, which they said they would take 4 to 5. I had to contact them on the 5th day at the end of the workday, and they told me, yeah, it's ready. I went in there, and it was mounted backwards, and I was running out of time because I was helping my sister move out, so her last day was the 31st, time crunch, blah blah blah. So I called up Apex on Saturday, leading up to this, and they were like, oh yeah, come on in, we'll take care of you. And they quoted me like $45 at first, but they ended up doing it for free. I don't know if they like the cut of my jib or whatever. They're just like, this crazy son of a bitch is going on a journey, we may as well support him a little bit or whatever, because he's gonna be in a world of hurt somewhere along the line. So anyways, here we are. Real beautiful, man. Loving it. Feels really good to be out here in the Northwest. I did live out here for 10 years, between the ages of like 25 and 35. I'm 42 now, so it's been a little bit, and I started a trucking career around the COVID time, so I've been all over the place, and ended up settling in South Carolina with my parents, and whatever, being over there for some time. And so anyways, it's like pretty nostalgic to be back out here. And yeah, the other day, my first day out, I got pretty pumped on just like seeing all this ecological package that you get here. It's the moss, the Douglas firs, the ferns, just everything about it. It's super unique, this volcanic mountain chain they call the Cascades, and just the beauty of it is really, I don't know, it's got a little corner in my heart, so it's been fun to be back here, and it's going to be fun to move along too, because I don't know, I don't need to relive that whole chapter in my life. But we're gonna make some soup, and maybe I'll get a little video of that. But cool, man. Hopefully this all worked out.